I am Super Fizz from EthStaker. I am here with one of my favorite people in the whole world, Michael, who you know is a Vedica. Hey, Michael.
Hello, hello.
We've done like a lot of these videos. We call them hype videos together, but it's fun. Like it is our like favorite time. I gotta hold on. Our favorite
There we
time to
go.
get together and just chill. So we got to hang out for 20 minutes before this. I don't get to see enough of Michael, but I'm glad we got to get together tonight. What are we talking about, Michael?
Well, I'm actually pretty pumped about this because I feel like in some way kind of answers the question, can the devs do something? So we have the Ethereum Foundation, CLR.fund, and us, EthStaker, are getting together and we are teaming up to run a quadratic funding round in hopes of making things easier for people that are staking on the Ethereum network.
That's awesome. So it sounds like the EF is kind of putting its money where its mouth is in terms of community-based support for staking. Is that right?
That's absolutely right. That's exactly what this is. They are offering a 350,000 DAI matching pool round for this quadratic funding round. So 350,000, which is insane to me.
Yeah, that is great. So EthStaker is really excited to support this because we know that our community probably doesn't have 350K to chunk over. They're all locked in validators and you're not going to part with it. But the EF is parting with it. All you have to do is like signal where you want it to go. We do a lot of talk about Gitcoin, and this is in many ways similar to Gitcoin. They both use the quadratic funding mechanism. You kind of use your dollar votes to tell the EF where they should send their money. You're just signaling.
Yeah, it's a really good point, and just to kind of expand on that and unpackage it a little bit more. What it's doing here through the magic of quadratic funding and quadratic voting is it allows anyone with a single DAI, a very nominal amount of funding, to voice what they feel is important, what they want built, the solutions that they want to see. And it's important because it levels the playing field a little bit. Instead of having a whale come in and say, donate $10,000 to a project, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be funding or is the voice of the community. What happens here is effectively a DAI is a vote in this case. So the more votes or signals that you like to say that any particular project has is a really good indicator that it'll get built and have the momentum and the resources that it needs to come to fruition.
So there are going to be two sides of participation to this. The first side of participation is going to be the people or organizations who want to receive funding. And right now we have a couple already signed up. We're really excited about them. Rotkey is signed up. Beacon Chain is signed up. Ethereum on ARM is signed up. And one that I'm very passionate about, Project Sunshine, which is a new effort by Hani Abu and his team to sort of draw a clearer picture of decentralization on Ethereum. So there are already some very well-regarded organizations signing up, but there are still open needs. I would love to see someone develop a project to run validators on cell phones. Why aren't we doing that? Is it possible? Just do the research, get it out, get an MVP, start a GitHub, put a team together. Another one, I was listening to Adrian Sutton talk at DevConnect, and he's talking about the need to get more exchanges and more full node hosts to share their sync node client data. Someone who is willing to kind of spearhead that effort and say, yeah, I'm going to create a GitHub repository of all the people that could do this, and I'm going to begin reaching out to them, get status, and check back in. That's real work that needs to be done. And so, like, if you're a person in the community and you're like, hey, I know this thing needs to be done and I could do it, then you should go to qf.ethstaker.cc and sign up. You want to talk about the other side of this, Michael, the participants?
Yes. So if you are looking to participate in the CLR Fund Quadratic Funding Round, you'll need to do two things. The first thing you're going to want to do is get verified on Bright ID, and you can head on over to brightid.org. And the second thing you're going to want to do is get some amount of DAI, the amount of DAI that you're looking to donate during this round, onto the Arbitrum network. steps and instructions on that can also be found at qf.estaker.cc. And some of those dates here, if you're looking to apply as a project, applications are open now and through the 16th of May. The Quadratic Round itself is through the 6th and the 24th is the contribution window.
And so the thing I'm most excited about is our May 6th launch call. EthStaker loves launch calls. It's one of the things that we think we're kind of good at, don't you think?
Yeah, we've done one or two.
1,000. Yeah. So EthStaker will be hosting a launch call Friday, May 6th, 8 p.m. UTC, which is 2 p.m. Central Time. EthStaker is going to get together with the folks from CLR.fund. We're going to go through all of this. It will be likely a Zoom call with YouTube participation. If I know anything about EthStaker, we like to kind of reward people who come to our calls. And I'm not trying to leak anything. It's, I don't know what a 500 by 500 pixel NFT on the Gnosis chain might look like. I don't know, but I'm just saying it's something we're a little passionate about. So we would love to see you there.
I mean, historically speaking, you got a pretty good odd of that happening. And those of you who are bad at dates and maybe not great at organization, you can always set reminders on the EthStaker YouTube channel, youtube.com/EthStaker, and there will be a reminder button to notify you as to when exactly we go live for the launch call. Again, that is the 6th of May. That's a Friday.
Right. And speaking, so the passionate side of Fizz, what I'm looking for people to do is see a need in staking, whether it's education, research, whether you're a developer, a dashboard creator, some kind of decentralization improvement or an improvement to a client. Now is the best time for you to step up the plate to kind of get recognized and get involved. I know a lot of people who eventually get involved are people who have been sitting on the sidelines for like months or years, and they're like, I really should do something. I really should do something. And it's these opportunities that are the best time to step up, because it's not just the 350K matching round. It is getting involved with something that's going to allow you to be seen and recognized and known. And then 2 months later, you get a message saying, hey, we saw this thing you did for CLR, and we just wondered, are you working for anyone right now? Because we're really looking for someone like you. That's the kind of thing that I want you to take away from this. Please join us. This is a great opportunity for everyone.
It's actually a really good point, Fizz, you make about it's not necessarily just for the engineering side of things too. If you're a passionate designer, this is a great opportunity to sort of chill out in the Discord. And as you see projects come in, maybe say, hey, do you need some help here or there? Or maybe you're just a hobbyist and you're familiar with the ecosystem, and you're like, man, I really wish we had XYZ. I really wish we had this thing. Put that out there. There's no harm in chilling out on the Discord and suggesting ideas, and who knows who might pick those up. And now all of a sudden we have this great new tool that we wouldn't have had before. So don't be shy. Check out the Discord. All of that information, qf.estaker.cc, can be found on their website.
And there's another thing. One of the specific targets is Ethereum staking communities. And I hope you're a part of EthStaker. I hope you consider yourself a part of EthStaker. But we're okay if you have other staking communities, especially communities that are targeted toward people who speak other languages that we don't target very well. And I don't want to suggest what language might be most appropriate, but we need Ethereum staking communities all over the world in every different language. And if you're a person who can build that bridge, and maybe you're bilingual, or maybe you have friends who could support staking communities in other languages, please get them on board. The staking community is, at least as EthStaker, it's so valuable and so supportive that we really want to see those efforts grow in many different directions.
No, I love this. I think this is great for the ecosystem and for everyone involved, the EF, CLR.fund, and EthStaker. I'm excited to see all these projects come in. Again, those of you looking to participate, just a real quick breakdown. These projects do need to be open sourced. They do need to be related to the Ethereum or consensus layer. You need to have project ownership, meaning that the thing that you submit is yours. You need to satisfy KYC, and obviously we're not going to acknowledge any scams or anything like that. Yes, and any intentional scams. All of the applicable details can be found on qf.ethstaker.cc. Again, join us and the rest of the EthStaker team and our partners here at CLR.fund and potentially maybe someone from the EF on the launch call May 6th. All of those details can be found on qf.ethstaker.cc, and then a reminder to be notified of the live stream on youtube.com/EthStaker. All right. Looking forward to see you all then. Have a good one.
Bye-bye, everyone.